spaghetti junction has gone. Tied it all up. I'll get in there and I'll sort out the cabling in there. As it is, I've taped them all up, wound them back into there. Whatever that goes to is up that end. You know, there's a lot of electronics up there, and I've just temporarily screwed that up out of the way as though I can still use it for the inverter. I can run the vacuum. Still not started on the shower. If ever you're thinking of a Wi-Fi reversing camera, don't. They're bloody useless. That's why it's all unplugged. It's always been unplugged there. I had a separate cable running around the top line because it wouldn't work properly. Yeah, most of the wires in there, along with the switchboards, meters. There's the fuse box covers, put those in there as well. So basically that's it. I am a bloody pensioner, and I don't get an awful lot, just enough to survive really. There, so I'm getting there slowly. This is only going to be a short video. Got this far so far. Showed that already. But now, kitchen's gone. That's it, kitchen's out. Gradually working my way to that one. This is out next. Trouble is, I've run out of space in the house to store the stuff. And as I haven't worked it out yet, I don't think I'm reusing the cushions either, because I'm having a new mattress to go on the bed. So that'll bugger all that up. I've also swept all that up. That's just that's solar cable. Yeah, so it's getting there. At the moment, this is my catch-all. Everything I throw this way is going in there. And how can you tell that I put the wall cupboard up before I blocked that off? I was going to leave it open, but then I left it open for a while, and every time I accelerated too hard, everything fell out of there. So none of that is nice. Or right, that's it. I gotta find somewhere to dump all that first. Right, that's it. I'm packing it in for today. Backaches. I've got to stack everything down the back end of the van at the moment because I've run out of space in the house. I've got to try and empty the cupboard under the stairs to be able to put those in, because it's going to be a while before they come back in. All that's out, as I said. That's all tidied up. And look, that seat's gone. And yes, same as what I did with the cupboard up here. That's the end board for him. I screwed it in from the bathroom before I lined it out, before I put the lining in there. And I did exactly the same with the base, because there's all the screws stuck out. I've used the screwdrivers and just inched him and stripped the threads. It's softwood, so it come out pretty easy. So that's done. Alright, this side I carpeted it and used bubble wrap, but on that side I took the box out. That wheel arch was boxed full of insulation. It went against that piece there, so there was an inch of insulation all the way around inside the box. But I've taken that out. Just another day. Well, I think I filmed all this yesterday. Just got out here now, 9 o'clock, and I'm about to start again and move all that over, and I'm going to attempt to take that down. No, I'm not looking forward to it at all. Everything else that I've taken out has not been destroyed, it's just been dismantled. So if anything, I could put it all back together. Okay, I couldn't put the wiring back together, but that, as you can see, that needed doing anyway. I mean, it only looks a tangle mess because, you know, I haven't run it in a line. That's all the solar. It's coming off the roof, and it comes out of the bottom. So, yeah, well, not looking forward to it. Right. Oh, look at my phone. It's telling me because my camera's picking me moving around. I don't know whether you can see that. Oh, 13.2. That's my batteries are at, and it is absolutely chucking it down. Both sides. And I'm still bringing in an amp, 1 amp, 0.9. That's an amp. There, it's 12 o'clock now. And progress is, I got the front wall off. Got the front wall off there. It's easier to see in my bathroom now. Of course, I've disconnected the lights. And, yeah, wants a bloody good clean now, though. Screws everywhere. Laces are undone. Yeah. Oh, this stuff, it's a nightmare. It won't let go. And of course my mirror, I put it on with double-sided tape. And I couldn't get the bloody mirror off. I had fears of smashing him to get him off. But he came off. Eventually I used, went in house and nicked the daughter's bread knife. Got all this black gunge all over my knife. She's going to go mental when not just the one knife, but it's all stuck to the knife there, and I serrated it. Oh, it's come off on that one, but you can see I've scratched the hell out of it. She's going to go mental. Not if I clean it and put it back without telling her. But she's due home at 4 o'clock, so I got plenty of time. Yeah, fair dues. It bonds like hell. It does bond like hell. It's been up there for over 5 years now, right? And it's only 12 mil ply, but because it's bonded and I got an edging strip on the outside, it's been as solid as a rock. Absolutely solid, with my weight floating around in there, pushing on the walls. And that's the other one is, every time I sat down on there, I'm just moving it around to over there. That's all I'm doing is moving it around, and I'll eventually put it up over there. It'll have new wall boarding. But when I'm sat on there, right, going, and when it's time to do the paperwork, I always headbutt the sink. I mean, when I'm sat down, you know, I'm bloody so close to it. Look, and I come down and my head, I'll spin it around. Look there. When I come forwards, I headbutt the sink. Oh, whack! Unbelievable. But it's how it was in the caravan. I mean, it's still the same sour tray that was in the caravan, and that stood the test of time. It's on a plinth. That is the only thing I can say. When I do refit it, I will put a timber frame on it, because my legs are too low. You know, they need to come up at least 2 inches, 3 inches. That's what she said. So, still can't stop the draft on them yet. I can't put too much in there because you need to get there, because it's, you know, an emergency button you can press on there to get them open. That's just Velcro. Because all I was doing is just Velcroing a bit of carpet over it. But the bed won't start until there this time. I'll have that much space, so it'll be a foot at the bottom. And then I can clamp stuff up on the outside of the wall as well. Because I got loads of room in here. You know, I'm still toying with the idea of going across the van and making that pod to go on the side. But then I'm still toying with the idea. It'll be just like Greg Virgos. He's got a 6-foot bed down here, and his shower comes down and he's still got a nice long bench, so I might just do it the same. Put a 6-foot bed down there. The trouble is, do I want a 6 foot by 5'9", is it? Yeah, 5'9", 5'10" wide bed. I don't need a 5'9" wide bed. Unless I put bloody units down the one side. I don't know. I'm still toying. I've got loads of plans that I've drawn in the house, and to be quite honest, every time I watch another video, I think that's a bloody good idea, and then I try and incorporate that. I think that's what's going wrong. I'm trying to put too many things in. Well, from this end of the van, it definitely looks weird. Definitely looks weird. I'm just about to pack it in because it is chucking it down. The wind's picked up. You can hear it on the skylight. But anyway, that's the 2 walls off. I can't take this wall down yet, alright, even though it will come down. For one thing, I've still got all the pipe work going through behind it, because a caravan leaves enough room to get your central heating duct in down there, and your water pipes and your cabling and everything. And of course, that's all behind there. And I've got an access hole from the outside to get to those. And because it is absolutely chucking it down, I don't want to... Oh, that's it, I just locked all the doors. Yeah, oh, it's chucking it down. I ain't going out there. We ain't going out there. Not to get drenched for no reason. So, I'm going to try and keep hold of those up there. Because when I take it down, I'm going to leave that up there for the length of time it takes me to build it. Because when those lights are on, it is bloody bright in here. So I'll leave that board up. I'll just cut these down. See about getting those off. I just tried to cut it off. You know, it ain't going to go without all smashing it to smithereens. As you can see, I had in the end I had to kick the wall off. This stuff does break up. You know, it is only like a cardboard. Well, it's plastic. It's plastic corrugations, and so, but all that's screwed in. But of course, I didn't use Silkaflex. Silkaflex is good stuff, but this is the stuff that they advised me to put it up with. And of course I did all the joints as well. Joint there, joint there, joint there. They're what, 10-inch boards, I think. 9-inch boards, I can't remember now. But it took 1, 2, 3, 4 boards. 4 boards wide. And I think it was three boards the other way, because the end wall is there. So it's 1, 2, yeah, three boards down there. So I like this stuff. It's warm and it's so washable. You don't want to get throwing stuff around in here though, because it does dent easy. Even although it dents, it doesn't leak. But yeah, I will use it again. So I think that'll top this video off for now, and I'll edit this one up and get this one out, just to let everybody know where I am, what I'm doing, and why I'm doing it. I'm doing it. What am I doing it for? No, it's not because I won the lottery or anything. It didn't work for me, my bed being across there. Yes, I was able to fall out that side of the bed, go to the toilet. I was able to fall out this side, put the kettle on. But all my tools, as I say, were always stored at the front, under my seat, under my table, under the bed seats, and it was so inaccessible. So I wanted that load area, for one, to be able to put my bike, because my bike had to go down the middle aisle. Right, and I was forever climbing over it, knocking it over. So I want the bike and everything to be able to go under the bed. So the bed will be about this high. I'll be able to drop the handlebars, slide him in, I'll be able to get me a load of my touts, because I carry five of those big touts full of equipment with me. So the water tank will spin round and go across the front edge of the bed as though it's right on top of the axle. I'd like to put it underneath, but I know in the past I've put that size tank underneath at the front down there, and I put it in a checker plate aluminium box and insulated. I put 2 inches 50mm of Kingspan all the way around it, under it and on top of it, and it still froze because it's outside. Okay, we were having bloody -10, -15. We're up on the Brecon Beacons, and for Rally Great Britain, which is in November, so it did freeze. We were stuck without water because we were relying on that for showers and whatever up there for 7 days. That's bleak to be up there for 7 days. So yeah, I still say it's got to stay inside. The diesel heater will have 4 outlets. There'll be one here, one double back to go in the front down the doorstep, as though it keeps that cab end warm. One where it is now, one in the shower, one at the back of the shower to heat the front end, one under the bed, and one on top of the bed. I don't know whether I should have the one on top of the bed. I don't know. I can always put a shut off on him, as I just want to stay warm in the winter if I go out in the winter. I'm hoping to soon, but well, it'll be continental soon. Right, that's it. That's all I can say. I'm going to edit this video and get it up as though you know what I've done. Cheers.